Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Wolverhampton Career Mode Season 3. It's on its way. And of course, we ended the last season with a big disappointment. The fact that we didn't win, a European silverware. I feel like, or at least I felt like we were one of the favorites to actually win it. And I thought we had a pretty good chance because we tied it up in the last minute, in the regular minute. And then, again, we just proceed and lost in the final. So it just happened. So this year, our objective is very simple. Just let me lay that out there. We ended second in the Premier League. So I feel like this year we might or might not be winning the league. I really don't know. But again, we really want to become very competitive. This season, I hope we're going to end up, top two, Champions League. As long as we qualified, I think I'll be okay with that. And FA Cup this year, we have to win it. I feel like we already won a domestic trophy already last season, Carabao Cup, which is, again, good. But I would still prefer to win, a bigger domestic cup, and that is the FA Cup. And right here, let's talk about the transfer finances. We have 156 million to spend, which is a lot, to be honest. But in terms of the transfer strategy, I will break it down to you. So when you look at our squad, we have a very big squad here. I think in total we have 41 players. And we have excessive amount of players in each position. Goalkeeping wise, I think this year I will still stick with Kofar unless anything happen. Murillo will be my number 2 for this year. Meyer will be our third choice goalkeeper. He has last 12 months of his contract, so I'm just gonna let it keep him for the sake of it, unless a fair offer comes in for him, but I really doubt it. Left wing back, I did mention this before. This is our top priority. Dottie's a little bit too slow, and I feel like Breno, this area should have been upgraded. At least in worst case scenario, Breno would be the backup to whoever that's going to come in. Center back area, we have a lot of players here. So Miranda's definitely going. Silva, I'm trying to loan him out. Same as Abreu, which left us with actually Fernandez. I mean, these 4 players are definitely going to go out on loan or to be sold. So when you look at the squad here, Manolas, Fofana, Dahalo, Hincapié, Gomez, and Rojo. Honestly, it's pretty good, but I feel like we might need to sign one world-class center back. And in terms of outgoing, that's really tough. If I'm able to keep all of them, I will. Right wing back, like I said in the last episode, I don't think I'll be making any alteration to that. I feel like with this depth right here, I think it's good enough. Coutinho would definitely go up to 81 or 82 by the end of this season. I think last season he is one of our proper consistent player. Center midfielder, we got a lot here. I thought Traore is going to come back, but no. He's staying in, I believe that's Monaco, right? Yeah, I think it's Monaco. But center mid, Clayton is very likely to be loaned out, so I'm just going to do that right now. There are a few players I will listen to offer. Fender B could be one of them. Curtis Jones could be another one. Or even Gomez could be another one. I feel like Stilla and Navas can continue and stay at the club. I think both of these players are our standout star last season. Left wing, this is going to be very interesting. So Sacco is back, but I'm just going to loan him out again. Lopez is joining Derby County on a permanent transfer, which left us with Jansen. I think I'm just going to loan him out, to be honest. And Gordon and Bino Gittins were pretty much our 2 left winger at the moment. But like I said in the last episode, I'm trying to increase the productivity on the left side if we can. So if we listen to a pretty good offer, I will say Anthony Gordon. I will probably let him go and find a replacement. Right wing, again, I have no problem with that. Conce Sal and Carlos Forbes are a very, very good rotational player. Enzo Gonzalez, 20 euro, 71 rated. I think I'll just put him on transfer right now. Pereira's pretty much gone at the moment. Striker area, we got tons of players, but I think Rice is going to be loaned out for this season, which left us with Giroud, Larson, and Cunha. I don't think any of them. I have nothing against any of them, but like I said, if we receive a very good offer for one of these players, I'm willing to listen. Looking at the objective for this season, youth development. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 players from the youth academy sign in the first season, play at least 50% of the games. I doubt it's going to happen. Brand exposure, I'm sure this is very doable. Sign 3 players born in Europe. Continental success, reach to the final. For real? Oh my god. I mean, if you ask us to reach the latter stage of the, early stage or even qualify, I think that would be good enough. Domestic success, win the cup, and also finish in the top four. In financial, I don't really care about this, to be honest. Making at least 3.25 million off our youth academy product. So I'm just gonna sim a few days and see if we receive any news. And looking at the standings here, I think there are 3 teams that are being promoted. Southampton is one of them. Middlesbrough is one of them as well. And that I forgot. I don't know which other teams got promoted. More offers coming in. So let's do Ansel Gonzalez. I'm okay just letting him go. I'm not going to use him at all. Clayton has an offer with the obligation to buy. I'm just going to loan him out for 2 years. Fofana, we'll deal with that later. Hernandez, another loan to buy. I'm just going to put another 1 year. Doesn't matter. Same as Bristol City. I'm just going to delegate it to 2 years. We also have another offer. Same thing. For the youngster, I think I'm just trying to skip them as much as possible, but this is not possible. Fofana, 24 euro, 81 euro, 81 rated. He had a relatively decent season, but if we're able to squeeze a little bit more than 40 million, then I'm actually okay to let him go. Well, this is absolutely, I don't even know what to say. 50 million for Wesley Fofana. Thomas Frank, it's out of his mind. I can't believe they pay 50 million for him. I have shortlisted a few players here. Jared Brandtworth is another player that I've been, really wanted to sign him. I think that's a very good fee, but again, we don't really need it. Another left-footed center back. We might be. I don't know at the moment. We got Bisak, we got Lukaba, we also got Musa Reitners. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Gotta figure that out later. We got Joshua Xerxes. I think he's a very interesting player as well, but he is very expensive. 84.5 million. And we also find this player, Carnazzacci. I think I'll just call him Marco at this point. He is on his last year of his contract, only cost us 47 million. But like I said, if that's not our priority, we're not going to go out of our way trying to sign players that are lower than their valuation. I think this is a signing that I'm actually going to make right now. Federico DiMarco, of course, he played in the final against us a few weeks ago. And right now he might be available on a much cheaper price than 56.5 million. His contract is coming to an end for Inter Milan. It doesn't look like he might extend his contract. So I think he is going to be our first signing. But again, we're just trying to, squeeze probably 48 million out of it. 48 million, and let's see if they're going to say yes to it. Oh, honestly, it's not bad. When we look at the top right corner, it's not bad at all. We can actually go for, a little bit higher or in between. 48.5 million for DiMarco. And Inter Milan's going to say yes to the deal, and it looks like the first signing, it's coming in. 150K a week plus 750K signing bonus, and DiMarco has become our first signing. I think right now the left wing back situation is completely solved right now, which means that Federico DiMarco's gonna slot right in perfectly as our starting left wing back, and I can't wait to use him, to be honest. I think he's a very good player. I think I did use him in some of my season mode on EA just to play against other players as well online. And I thought I used him to Milan a few times, and I actually do enjoy using him. But you know what? Enough with the talk. At least we got one in the bag. One signing, it's done. And we might be doing a little bit more transfer here and there, but we will see. Wesley Fofana, it's gone. Would you believe it? After spending 1 year with Wolves lifting the Carabao Cup. Well, technically he didn't lift that Carabao Cup because it was gone for 3 months with an injury. But after 1 year with Wolves, he has gone to the other way. 50 million in the bag for our defender, which also leaves room for us to sign another defender. Well, okay, so a few players has been loaned already, and Miranda is finally gone. We got a transfer offer coming in for Van de Beek. I don't think I will let him go at this moment. I think he's a very good rotational player. I would rather keep him. And right now, Nick's business is going to be done over here. Let's see. Better value, 55 million for Lukaba, left-footed. But honestly, I want to give it a go for Jared Brantwood. I don't think he enjoyed the life in France. Why not just bring him back to England? He has a very good potential, by the way. And you know what? The fact that if we sold Fofana for 50 million and we were able to get Brantwood for 48, I think it's still a pretty big plus for us. So I'm just going to offer higher, 43. Not quite ideal, but still, I would definitely lay an offer for him. Oh, they want Totti Gomez. No, I'm not going to exchange any player. Again, if they need to exchange a player, it has to be another deal. But based on the total valuation there, maybe 47 million could settle a deal here. Tension remains neutral. And Jared Brantwood is... You gotta be kidding me. Please don't tell me I've glitched the game again. We were off to a fantastic start, and out of nowhere, the game just bugged. I don't know what happened to the game. It broke me again. So right now, I'm kind of in that situation where still trying to sell players because till now, I haven't received a single offer for Fofana. I actually did receive an offer for Cunha, but I just felt like based on the timeline, it doesn't quite add up. So I decided to reject the offer. Same as, I think it was Doughty as well. Right here, we receive offers for Abreu. So, by the way, all the young players are pretty much loaned out at the moment, which is a very, very good news. It's just that, tiny little details that we need to sort out. Again, I think we're entering into the friendly games very, very soon. We only made one signing. We still have about $1 million to spend. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not letting Conceição go. I'm so sorry. It's very good money, but I think he is striding into the position now, so I'm not going to let him go. But Fabio Abreu, it's gone to Watford on a 12-month loan. I think which kind of leaves us a little bit short at the back right now, but I think it's fine. First game of the friendly game, we got Atletico Madrid. I think at this point I just kind of sim it. You absolutely cannot make this up. João Gomez has suffered a torn quad, and he's going to out for 3 months. I can't believe it. The season just started, and the game broke me. I feel like we were having a fantastic first 19 days of the transfer window until the game broke me, so we still have to move on. Ewan Scott. Ooh, Leo Potts. Looks like a very good play, but the valuation is a little bit underwhelming per se. Any more players deserve my attention? Burns can stay in the report. And I think that is pretty much it there. And looking at the academy right now, which is the... Pot was pretty good, I think so. 6'1". I'm just going to keep him there, but this Hudson dude was definitely not going to make it for sure. I think I'm going for this signing. I know it's very expensive, but I think it's worth it. I think the only issue right now with the squad is the fact that we aren't able to score goals at crucial time, even though we cannot get Joshua Zirkzee on a cheaper price. But I'm sure we might be able to pull it off with 105 million. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm trying not to dissatisfy Roma right now. So I'm just going to offer 85 million. And let's see, it's a big money move, but I think it would be worth it. 95 million plus 10% selling clause. Let's take that selling clause away, and I'll put 90 million for Zirkzee. Is it worth it? I really don't know. 99.4. This is a very interesting offer. 95. How about that? 95. I'm sure they're going to say yes to this, right? Okay, all right. Joshua Zirkzee might be coming in to play for Wolves. I mean, we're a very good team right now, don't get me wrong, but he's definitely going directly as a starter. And he's going to be a crucial member, which means one of the attacker has to go. And Cunha is very likely to be the one, if I'm being totally honest. And, oh, I hate this part. I really do. I'm going to give him a little bit of a pay increase and 900k signing bonus. Let's see if the agent's going to say yes to this deal. And that's a reasonable offer. Joshua Zirkzee we have broken the bank for Joshua Zirkzee because he is definitely the most expensive signing in the history of Wolverhampton. And I can't believe it. We signed a striker. I think this is it. 95 million for this player. Absolutely crazy. And the new signing, DeMarco, greet him as well. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. I think this is a good point because right now I'm sure I think I'm able to sell Cunha at this point. I'm not saying that he's a bad player, but if we have a much better player up front, you would rather stick with him. Joshua Zirkzee, welcome to the team. Well, here we go. So Conceição, another offer coming in for him. Like I said, I'm not going to let him go. I'm not going to let him go to Man City, which is absolutely crazy. But this is the one I was talking about. I'm not actively trying to sell Gordon, but if we're able to receive a good fee for him, I would definitely do so. I think the highest price that I can ask for is about 77 million. I'm asking for 77.5 million, and Nottingham Forest, one counter offer, and that's it. There's not much things going on behind the scene, but I'm very, very happy that we're able to accept a very good deal for an English player. Well, this is exactly what I am talking about. Roma wants to sign Cunha because we have signed their Zirkzee. And in terms of the price, apparently his value dropped a little bit. So, I mean, he's definitely going to be less expensive than Zirkzee, 100% for sure. But I'm sure we're able to recoup, the amount that we lost by quite a bit. So let's try to go ahead and negotiate the deal. Apparently, they're very tight on budget. I wonder why. I mean, they accepted a 95 million deal. So 65 million for Cunha. I will definitely take that cash because I really think Zirkzee could be way better than Cunha. So getting 65 million off from Cunha, I think that's a very, very nice deal. And there you have it. Anthony Gordon, it's gone to Nottingham Forest for 77.5 million. You guys might be asking me, what have I done? To be honest, I feel like Anthony Gordon hasn't quite delivered to the level that I expected him to. So that's why I consider letting him go. I have Bino Gittins on the bench, so I think that is a very good trade overall. So I decided to do this, and right now, which leaves us only one left winger, one left attacker, which is a big problem. But don't worry, guys, it's all sorted because when I go to the transfer hub, you guys can see it right here. Wow. I mean, look at this. Who would have thought Timo Werner or Mykhailo Mudryk? I think, honestly, for the future, has to be Mudryk. But at the same time, I do want to see what he turns out to be like, right? I mean, he doesn't quite live up to his potential at the moment. But we can actually get him for a relatively good fee there, 37 million. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to go for it. 35 million for Mykhailo Mudryk. Oh, they want Curtis Jones in the deal. No, has to be a separate deal if you want to do that, Chelsea. If that's the case, how about 30? I'll give it a 38 million for Mykhailo Mudryk. Definitely not too high, definitely not too low. That is right in between. And Pochettino sticks with 39 million. But I'm going to stick with my 38 million. I'm just looking at the tension bar on the top right corner. And there's the deal. There you go. 38 million from Mykhailo Mudryk, which means Chelsea lost 62 million on this player. 110 grand per week with 500 signing bonus. And Mykhailo Mudryk, it's our third signing of the January transfer of the summer transfer window. This is absolutely huge for a player like him. He definitely want to, revitalize his career, and I think there's not a better place than revitalizing your career than in Wolves. Matheus Cunha, it's out of the door. Oh my god, this is such a horrible scene to see. I think there are only two Wolves player that are still in the squad right now compared to 2 years ago. And Cunha is the latest departure of the squad. Well, how much is it? 65 million. I can't believe Anthony Gordon worth more than he does. But hey, the good news is we got a lot of money now. How much do we have? We got 101, which is very good. You gotta make one more signing at least before the first game. Jared Brentwood, I was doing that deal until the game broke. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to sort something out here. 47.5 million to bring Jared Brentwood home. And there you go, Luis Enrique says yes to it. It's a pretty good deal, not gonna lie. In terms of where Brent was gonna play, definitely right down the middle, 6'5". He's definitely gonna start every game. But at the same time, at the back of my mind, I really do wanna, let one of the defenders go. I think we have 7 defenders right now, so that's a little bit excessive. But I'm sure we can work it out very soon. A 4-year deal for him should have been 5. Taking a little bit of a pay cut, I'll take that. Just gonna accept the offer. Very easy peasy on this deal. And Jared Brentwood is our 4th signing of the summer transfer window. First game of the season, it's around the corner, and let's check out our newest signings. DeMarco wearing number 12, left wing back, definitely starting in the next game. Jared Brentwood is another starter into the squad. 81 rated, 23-year-old, wearing number 21. And going down a little bit to Mykhailo Mudryk, wearing number 27. I don't really know about that number. There's no other numbers for him, so I'm just going to keep him at 27. I think that could be a good number for him, but mainly serve as a backup. But if I'm able to, change him into a left winger, I'm sure his stats going to go up by quite a bit. So I'm expecting maybe 1 or 2 rating higher. And then later on, going down, where is he? Main man, Joshua Zirkzee, wearing number 10 as a striker, into my lineup directly, 100%. First game of the season, it's here, and we got Newcastle United away for home. For the first game, and the lineup is very, very simple here. So, in goal, we got Kofar. Back 5, we got DeMarco, Hincapié, Brentwood, Dehalo, Castagna. In the middle, we got Stilla and Navas. Up front, we got Bino Gittins, Zirkzee, and Conceição. On the bench, Larson, Giroud, Fobbs, Mudryk, Jones, Breno, and also Maga. So hopefully, we're going to win our first game of the brand new season. Good tackle. Here's Conceição. Waiting for Costini on the right. In the middle, Joshua Zirkzee. Oh my god, what a quality finish. That's a very good first touch, and it allows him to set up this goal. Blast this one to top left corner. Our technically second shot on target of the day. And it comes from Joshua Zirkzee, none other than our newest addition to the club. But that was a very good finish. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Top left corner. Was it Max Kilman, our former captain? Yes, it was. Eddie Howe must be very frustrated because they pretty much had the majority of the possession. And technically, Newcastle should have gone up by 1. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, no. Oh, I was just talking about how Newcastle United should have scored or could have scored 1 goal, but Brian Robbery has make it 1-1. It was a bit of a confusing play in the middle. That was a good pass by Bruno Guimaraes, but yeah, Kovar should have done better with that situation. Pretty much it was straight down the middle. Bino Gittins again. Joshua Zirkzee. Conceição. Go for a shot. Oh, that's a very good save by Nick Pope. I smell a winning goal is coming. And it's going to be headed away. DeMarco whips it in with the header. Oh my god. What a stunning debut by Joshua Xerxes. Did you see that touch? It was absolutely out of this world. A good cross back in by DeMarco. Hincapie heads it down to Xerxes, but that little finish right there was absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. Even the ambulance is going to come here and try to save Newcastle United. Good ball. Back to Fobbs. Can this be the winner? The answer is yes. 3-1 is the final victory. It's the final scoreline because Carlos Fobbs has helped us to secure the win towards the end. And what a play that was. A quick 1-2 between Carlos Fobbs and Neves. And that's a very good finish as well. And there you go. This is pretty much our first game. And it looks very exciting. Yes, the first 45 minutes was a little bit slow. But later on, we just kind of picked it up. But man of match for me is definitely Joshua Xerxes. He scored 2 goals on his debut. This is absolutely crazy because the Hollow thinks that we're not improving the situation. I don't know what he's talking about. We literally just won. I literally signed 4 players. Why is he like this? I don't know why, but I mean, he's still very good quality defender. I'm not gonna let him go. Fobbs, you're not going. I'm not signing Brian Gill again. Murillo got a transfer offer. Might be a good move for him, but I would prefer him to stay as our number 2 this season. And next in our final games against Everton, they also won their first game, which is good. So for us, the lineup is going to be pretty much the same. I don't think I'll be making a lot of changes here. And in fact, I don't think I'll be making any changes. And this is the lineup. Kofar and goal. Backfire got DeMarco, Hincapie, Brentwood, the Halo Castilla. In the middle, we got Stilla, Neves. Up front, we got Bino Gitten, Xerxes, and Conceição. Mudryk, Larson, to Fobbs. Carlos Fobbs! Oh my god, is this the winner? It took us 86 minutes to find a winner here. Defensively, we have been really good in this game, but offensively, we're still missing some sort of element. And despite having Joshua Xerxes the majority of the game and having, I think, another top striker, Larson, up front, it's still not good enough. And then we have Carlos Fobbs just smashed that one this time. Henderson got nowhere to save that one. And we have 3 more minutes to hang in there. We got to hold it off here. Oh, Neves. Wow, I don't know why he was there, but because of his header, because of his clearance, we won at 1-0 against Everton, and we're 2 for 2 this season. It has been a great episode. We signed 4 players and we splashed the bank. Of course, one of the players that we signed turns out to be the most expensive signing in the history of Wolves. And we started this season with the 2 for 2, 2 wins. We scored 4 and conceding 1. We got to continue that defensive record there. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.